Let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Grey Goose and a whole lot of hydro. Only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We can drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car's topless. Say the titties is out. Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you shoot with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I been that. You know I click clack, where you and your men's at. Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88 back. They shooting. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters.
It's amazing what a lot happens when you take a week off, guys. Holy shit, it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. We take off a week and all this stuff happens. All the stuff that happens this week in the news of wrestling. But we're back. We're back, dorks. This is episode 303 of the Team Up Podcast. We are live here on the YouTube channel. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I hope that you all missed us in some way, shape, or form. But as always, you dorks, it's Steve, and thank you all for tuning in. This podcast is available on all podcasting platforms here. Whether it's the iTunes, the Stitcher Radio, the PodBean, Spotify, iHeart, Google Podcast, all the fun podcast catches basically. But dorks, we are live. We are live. Here we are. And as always, guys, I am not alone. I am not. And again, it's been a fucking week since we've done this. Actually, we took a week off last week, and I'm not alone. Here with the crew. Here with the crew, guys. Here with the crew. How y'all doing today, y'all? What's up? What's up? We're here to join here first, all the way from the mean streets of Bridgeport, Connecticut. He's rocking that Yankee hat proud, man. He repping that shit proud. Mr. I just fucked your girl, Mr. I just ate your girl's juice out this summer, ice cold, and it was nice. The one, the only, Walty. What's up, bro?
What up? Not so proud with the Yankees right now. They're getting ass kicked by the Red Sox, but I only worry because I gotta get my haircut soon.
Oh, bro, me too, bro. I need a haircut. Like I'm woofing right now, bro. My shit. If I take off my hat, my sides look ugly as shit right now, bro. I shit you not. I shit you not, bro. And we're joined here by. He's finally back from vacation. The man with the golden charm. His hair looks better than our shit right now, seriously.
I need a cut too.
Yeah, but compared to us, though.
Shorter hair, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. The one, the only, Big Mike from Big Mike Wrestling Recap Show. Big Mike, what's the word, bro? How you been, brother?
Yo, man, I'm happy to be back. It's been a long week.
Been a long week. How was Vegas, bro? You were in Las Vegas.
Dude, Vegas was fun. I was there the weekend of Pacquiao and Thurman.
Yeah, you were, bro. And it's crazy because I figured you would have gone to the fight. And we'll get into that real quick. We'll get into it. I know we didn't talk about it. We took a week off. I did talk about it on Around the Point. And it was amazing. Manny Pacquiao at age 40. Bro, 40 just a number, yeah. And you know what? We've seen boxers before in the past at age 40 or even older still kicking ass in the ring. I think the last guy that I remember at age 50... freaking Bernard Hopkins, B-Hop, at age 50 was in the ring just tearing it up with guys that could be that was old enough to be his son, and he was beating motherfuckers. Manny Pacquiao looked amazing. Keep this in mind, he's 40 against a guy who theoretically should have beaten him. Keith Thurman should have beat Manny Pacquiao. I was saying in my mind, Pacquiao is done. It's a wrap, bro.
Keith Thurman hasn't fought in a while either.
That's too, yeah, but. Because I remember, bro, I was there when Keith Thurman fought Sean Porter in Brooklyn a couple years ago.
A long time ago.
That was at Barclays Center. And Mike froze there for a bit. Mike, you still there, bro?
Yeah.
Your cam is freezing there, bro. It's like, you gave me that look, like, that meme look, like, nigga, please, bro.
Talk about this Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman, bro. Please,
true.
Man. Please. Now come here. We gotta talk about AEW, man. The big dude they going to TNT. You motherfucker want to talk about Keith Thurman. Boys, please, man. Boys, please.
I mean, the judge thought he did pretty good, so.
Yeah, man. And you know what? I'll say this right now. There's talks of Pacquiao fighting Errol Spence or the winner of Errol Spence or Sean Porter. I think if he fights Errol Spence, Pacquiao's done. Errol Spence.
That's not a good matchup.
It's not a good matchup.
No, I don't think so.
You can't do that. It's either Mayweather or bust at this point.
Nah, bro. Mayweather's done, bro. He's not fighting. Why?
He's done, but money talks, man. If they could make enough money, they'll do it.
I believe that, bro. Money talks. I believe that. Don't get me wrong, bro. Mike, you good, bro? Cause you look again. You can't froze there, my man.
That's Camp Rose.
Okay. There you go. There you go. There it is. There it is. I think the idea of him fighting Floyd is not happening, bro. I hate to say it, yo. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
I hate to say it. We might see a boring fight.
We might see a boring again. I think. Why would Floyd fight him now? Why would he? At this point in juncture, why would Floyd Mayweather, arguably the great defensive fighter of the history of boxing, period, right? Of our generation, why would he? You know, again, granted, I don't think they'll draw. I don't think it'll be $100 worth of pay-per-view, but still, you know, we'll see. I think honestly, I would love to see Pacquiao just go out as champion, retire. Honestly, I don't want to see him tarnish his legacy because again, bro, he's 40. The next time he wants to fight, he'll probably be 41, and I don't know how the fuck he'll be at 41. You know what I mean? The last thing I want to see is him getting demolished, or just fucking. I don't know what happened to the other dude. That just passed over the weekend. The dude that died in the ring. He died.
Yeah, well, he died. Well, they stopped the fight. But
They did.
After the fight, you know, they want to do emergency brain surgery, and he passed away before the surgery. So
Yeah, bro. So it's like, you know, God, I don't want to see that happen to Pacquiao or anyone in general.
Pacquiao don't look that bad, though.
I know that.
I think he knows his limits, and so based on last fight, you know, he's fine. He wants to make as much money as he can because you know he's also a senator in the Philippines, so
Yeah, dude.
he wants to raise that extra money probably for his country as well.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Let me just move my weight screen. There we go.
While Mayweather spending it on gambling and all that nonsense, you
Yeah.
know, Pacquiao was like, oh, let me use this money.
But listen, guys, we got so much to get into. A shitload of stuff to get into with AEW. We got to talk about Vince McMahon's comments during the second quarter conference call. Give women a break, give women a chance, or give women a sandwich. I don't know what the fuck they're calling that. And just so much other shit to get into today, okay, guys? So sit back, relax, guys. Again, this is episode 303.
You just turned all the female viewers off.
Listen, man, I got love for all the women, bruh. I got love, you feel me? I love all the beautiful women out there, all right? And shout out to all my Puerto Ricans out there who are happy. Ricky resigned, finally. I got Puerto Rican friends, but and they would just talk about Ricky all week, has to go. He's over with, bro. And you know what? I hope it's the beginning of a new change for Puerto Rico in general as well. So shout out to my Puerto Ricans out there that listen to the show too. But other than that, guys, if you want to follow us on Twitter, it's at Team Hill Podcast. Again, thank you for tuning in as always. If you guys saw the logo at the beginning of the show, that awesome, beautiful logo right there that we have here for the podcast. Again, this logo has been done by the amazing Salrex. And if you are a YouTuber, a podcaster, again, if you want awesome graphics, period, whether it's logos, overlays, just sick graphics, period, hit the man up on Twitter right now. That's SRXGFX. Not only does he do graphic designs for me, but also for JD from NY206, the Solo Monster. I know Alexa Bliss is not happy with JD, but that's around the point. House of Glory, and of course, the man who's right here with us right now, the man with the golden charm, Big Mike. What's up, Big Mike? There you go. Even Big Mike can vouch how amazing Salrex is. He can vouch for us. He's the best. I can't stress that enough. I think arguably Salrex is the best graphic designer in the entire IWC. If you want to go the extra mile, guys, and show the podcast, some love, we would appreciate it. We do have enabled the Streamlabs. If you want to leave a donation of your choosing, links in the description, streamlabs.com/HeelSteven. Again, this is completely optional. We're not forcing on no one. If you want to go on and do it, by all means. But other way you're supporting the show by subscribing, giving a like, sharing, downloading all the podcasting platforms, giving us those ratings on iTunes, and all that fun stuff. You guys, again, are fucking awesome. Hope you all enjoying your summer nights, your summer in general, whatever the fuck you are doing. I know with my job, we are already putting out the back to school shit. It's funny because all the kids come in and they're like all timid and shit, like, no, I want to go back to school and shit. I feel like for parents in general, September's like the best month of the year. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a parent.
Yeah, you never know, Walter. Come on, bro. All the bitches you fuck, come on, bro. You gotta have a kid out there. What's up, Double ZTV? What's up, Shield the Bollycock? Hope you guys having a fun time tonight.
The opposite of Heath Slater. I got no kids.
Come on, bro. Next thing you know, bro, February comes around. They found you, bro. They found you. But what's funny though? One of my friends, right? He has like 2 kids already. They're already in school and shit. And he's telling me like, yo, people like your parents are all miserable when school ends, but I'm actually happy because put it this way, now in the morning, here's what he told me basically. Him and his wife can proceed to get in the morning quickies on. They don't gotta worry about getting up early, putting their shit on pause, and just going right at it, while the kids are asleep and shit. It's fucking charming. Yeah, granted, September comes around, but you know what? It is what it is, and that's fine and dandy too. Okay? I feel like this will be the moment to get to present Blue Chew, but we're not sponsored by Blue Chew yet. Imagine if we were. That would have been a good time, right? Like, good transition right there. Speaking of which, Blue Chew, but it is what it is. But again, my day today in general, bro, has been fucking tiring. My ankle is hurting me right now. Keep this in mind, bro. I had to drive like crazy today. And one thing that pisses me off when I'm driving is fucking traffic. Traffic is the worst shit ever. And here's the thing, I get it. All of us go through it. It's fine. But bruh, from my mom's office to my house is usually it's a 20-minute drive. It should not taken me an hour and a half to get home. And it sucks that my ankle's kind of banged up right now and shit. Like, I didn't sprain it. It just hurts for some reason. I don't know why. It just fucking hurts. I should not be going through pain and all that shit. But enough about all me. Guys, Mike, how was Vegas, bro? How was Las Vegas? I know you were there, but how was it?
Vegas was an experience. I was there for 3 days. Me and my parents drove. I don't like getting into planes, so we drove 2,000 miles cross country. And it was for a family reunion too, so it was great. So I had fun.
Did you go to Las Vegas, Nevada, or did you go to Reno or?
No, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay, so you were right at the Strip. Okay, you were right on the Strip.
Yeah, well, we were 20 minutes from the Strip.
Okay, fair enough. Did you gamble?
Yes, I did.
I can tell by the smile on the face, bro. You want some money, bro. You want some of that money.
I didn't. I didn't. I broke even on one, and then I lost on the other one. So.
Did you just do the slot machines, or did you go like craps and?
Just slots. No craps. No blackjack. I should have played blackjack, 'cause I'm pretty good at blackjack, but I didn't play blackjack. Okay. I think the first day we got there, we just chilled. Second day, it was like the picnic. And then after the picnic, me and my parents went on the Strip. We went to Caesars. Caesars is a freaking beautiful place.
Oh,
they got a mall.
Dude, I know, bro. I was there a couple years ago. See, I went to Vegas 3 times, bro, in my life. I went there when I was 10. And again, I don't want it to be about me, but just quick, bro. I went there when I was 10 with my family for Christmas. And granted, I couldn't go to any casino, I couldn't gamble and shit. So what I did, I don't know if the casinos still have them, but they have arcades. You can drop off your kid and shit, and let them again be in the arcade. And I was tearing it up at air hockey. I was tearing it up. I was letting every kid have it. I was beating every single kid at air hockey. Yo, nobody wanted it, right? 10-year-old me just winning tickets and shit, right?
You're right.
To a point where my parents had to drag me out of the fucking arcade because they had to go to different casinos and shit. At 13, I went back with my father. one of his friends from high school lives in Vegas still this very day. In Nevada, right? He has a condominium out there. Fun fact, he is actually a security guard for the MGM Grand. So he escorts the fighters to the ring and shit like that, basically.
Oh, that's great.
And we were there for New Year's. And fun fact, 13-year-old me, and again, it was the West Coast, so okay, I couldn't gamble still, but whatever, fine, you know what I mean? And then I went back for New Year's at 21. Bruh, at 21, Vegas with a couple of your homies, oh man.
Totally different experience.
We stayed at the Mirage. We stayed at the Mirage. It was my brother's gift from him to me. Oh man.
Oh, okay.
So to anyone out there, I know Vegas is like, oh man, but bruh, if you ever have a chance to go to Vegas. Yeah. I remember we were in Vegas, right?
Spot.
Yeah, bruh, it is. If the closest I'll get to Vegas, AC, Atlantic City, which it's crazy because we went to Vegas. There's a dude gambling, right? And he was down to like his last quarter. He blew all his money, right? And he was sweating and shit. You could just tell, right? He had a quarter. He put it in the machine. Literally won $150,000.
Wow.
Yeah, bruh. I shit you not. I shit you not on that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but what else did you do, Mike? What else did you do in Vegas besides gamble and stuff like that? I know your family reunion, but
yeah, it was family reunion. So we went on a strip. We went to Caesars. We went down this little alleyway on the strip. Above the alleyway was like a bunch of shopping centers and stuff like that, eateries. And then above it, it was like some zip line type contraptions up there. People were zip lining. That's freaking nuts. So we looked at that. It was just a shit ton of people down there too. So it was a little uncomfortable because I'm not used to, a lot of people walking up and down the street. It was sort of like New York times 3.
I believe it. They still have New York, right? The New York casino, whatever, in Vegas.
I'm not sure. We didn't walk that far down the strip. We only walked through Caesars and then outside of Caesars. We saw the Bellagio. Pretty much, we really didn't have to get out the car. Just driving through the strip did enough for me. Because I'm such an antisocial. So I was like, I'm good. I can, I'm looking at everything, and everything looks good. So,
quick question, dude.
I had In-N-Out Burger too for the first time.
Oh, how was it? How was it?
Oh, it was top 5 burger,
dude.
It's a top 5 burger.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Me and Walter stuck eating Five Guys and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck?
What about Wahlburgers?
What happened?
I haven't had Wahlburgers yet.
No. I said Five Guys. Me and Walter been stuck eating Five Guys and shit.
Nah, Five Guys now. Wahlburgers opened up a few years ago, and Mark Wahlberg was here like a couple months ago. So many people were at the mall that day. It was crazy.
Yeah, they had one out there in Vegas, but they opened one a year ago downtown Detroit at Greektown. And I want to try it. They opened up a Shake Shack too. And I want to try it too.
Shake Shack's well.
You know what's crazy? And again, I don't want to get into like my fat ass mode and shit. But bruh, one thing about Vegas, the buffets, dude. The fucking buffets.
Yeah.
Bruh. Say no more. But I hope you had a fun time, dude. By any chance, did you pass by the historical landmark for wrestling fans now?
Oh, the MGM Grand.
That's right, the home of Double or Nothing for all the AE diehards.
No, we didn't make it that far because the fight was that day, so we didn't want to cause it was like a shit ton of people down there already, and it was gonna be like maybe times 5 by the MGM Grand.
Oh yeah. Good question though, Mike. When you were there, how many times did they give you a business card or a flyer about strip clubs and escorts and shit like that? 'Cause I know in Vegas prostitution is legal, so. Mike froze again. Escort? Mike froze.
You froze him up with that one.
I froze him up with that one.
Escort, he probably did get one.
Walt, I know every time all the girls want your escort though, bruh.
If I'm in Vegas, it's over.
Oh man. You know what's funny, dude? GCW is coming to to Atlantic City in a couple of weeks. Apparently, they're doing this whole Bloodsport thing. Is John Moxley versus Josh Barnett. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Everywhere, huh?
Yeah, bro. He's stirring it up right now. Mike, your cam froze, bro. Hopefully you can fix it. I hope you can. If you can, hopefully you can fix it, brother. And Mike is just, I like how Mike's this expression just stuck there, bro. Ah, damn it.
Oh, he's gone.
He's
Damn,
gone. His connection probably went off. But Walter, what about you, bro? What have you been up to, bro? The past couple of days, the past couple of weeks, we haven't heard from you, bro.
Oh, just there working. Not much. I haven't really went anywhere far. You know, I stay in Connecticut. Go to White Plains sometimes. So that's about it.
How's the car, dude? How's the car?
My car's still living. You know, I gotta bring it in like a couple weeks. You know, for that oil change. Like I said, I had that car since November, and they're saying that I didn't have to get an oil change in 9 months. They said 9 months, I think. I can't remember, but it's about to be 9 months. So I'm like, the car's been fine without any service change whatsoever, but still, you gotta still bring that shit in because you never know what could happen. So,
does it still smell like weed from in your weekend?
that shit stopped smelling after. By the time I got here, it stopped smelling probably.
Bruh, if we only smoked in your car, bro, that shit would have been lit, bruh. If we
that shit would have been done. So like, that car would have been smelling straight up weed for like at least a good 2.
What a hot box your car. And there's Big Mike. There you are, bro. Mike, the last thing I was asking before you cut off there. I know in Vegas, prostitution is legal. So when you're walking the strip, did they hand you pamphlets or flyers for gentlemen's clubs and shit like that? For erotic?
No, they didn't, because I seen them pass flyers out. Like with some girls in some lingerie and stuff like that. And I seen a few dominatrix girls. Like they were all suited up in their whole shit, like from top to bottom. A couple of them had some fat asses too.
I believe it, bro. I believe it.
Dog, like I was like, dude, I'm with my parents, but fuck, if I was by myself, I probably would have walked up to them.
Hey, what's good? What's happening, girl? I'm T-Mail Podcast member Big Mike. They call me the man with the golden charm. I'm telling you right now. By the time we done, you gonna cook me a meal, and I'm gonna eat to the fucking bone, if you will.
Like, dude, it was an experience. It was a total experience.
I believe it, bro. I believe it.
Yeah.
Anyway, other than that, let's get into the shit, guys, because we have to get into it. I know people, again, we've got to get into the wrestling, guys. So let's just get this out of the way, guys. The big news this week, guys. Again, you all heard about it. Happened on Wednesday. All Elite Wrestling, AEW, right? They officially announced their date of when they're gonna be on TNT. October the 2nd is gonna go down on TNT. Right. And they did this whole like, you know, we hear my knock on them sometimes. And again, for some reason, they did a video premiere on their YouTube channel.
I don't even know why.
For like a 2-minute video, like a minute and a half video of them. And keep this in mind, the same video was posted on Instagram like TV, on Cody's account, Brandy's account, the Young Bucks account, MJ, everyone's account basically, right? And it basically is highlights from Double or Nothing, highlights from Fyter Fest and this and whatnot, the Joey Janela spot off the ladder onto the table on John Moxley. Again, just hyping up the Revolution. It starts now, no cookie cutter bullshit, and the fact that they're now on TNT, right? Starting October the 2nd, which is funny because they also, it was announced that it's going to go down on October 2nd, right? It was on a Wednesday. And they have a press release as well that they're going to do the show at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C.
Oh, shit.
And there's the graphic. There's the graphic. You guys see it on the screen. You see there Cody, the Young Bucks. You have Matt. You have Hangman Page. You have Britt Baker, Brandy, Jericho in the middle, as he should be. Kenny Omega. Think about it. The Capital One Center is kind of WWE territory. And here's my thing. I commend them for the fact that they're going to go to an arena. And I don't know if you guys heard Jericho's interview with Collider, But he did say that there's ideas that they're going to first start off in small venues. The fact that they're going to a big venue, I think is awesome. At the same time, and I said this before, this is going to answer a lot of questions about AEW. All this talk of them being competition, this and that, this is going to answer those questions. It's one thing when they do these super shows once a month, every blue moon. Now let's see what happens once a week. Let's see what happens.
All right.
What do you guys think overall, guys? Chat me up.
Well, Walter, you go first.
Yeah. That, it's finally we have a date. I think that was important. We knew they were going to TNT, but when was the question? Like, because we want to know. Because you can have all these like little shows, these free shows on Bleacher Report here and then, but eventually we want to know when are y'all going to be on TV. So it's not too far from now, October 2nd, perfect fall weather or whatever. And Wednesday night, not bad. Usually nothing is on Wednesday night, so that's actually a good day.
Well, actually, Walter,
what's on Wednesday?
NXT.
Oh, well, I'm talking about sports stuff. I mean, yeah, we'll get to NXT in a sec, and I know there's bigger news with them now. NXT's pre-tape though. This is gonna be live show, no? This is
it's gonna be a live show.
It'll be live, and like you said, Steven, this is gonna prove like now they're in the. I guess can you say big leagues? Yeah, it's a big league because they're on TNT. This is one of the networks that you switch a channel and USA will be on, and TNT will be right next to it or something like that. I know they're pretty close to each other, so pretty big network. We'll see how it goes. So I'm not liking that advertise the photo, whatever the photo you using for TV guide.
You want to get into it now? You want to get into
fuck it? Probably the best way to market that.
Okay.
Wait, let's get into that in a few seconds.
Okay, we'll get into that in a few seconds. So, and I said this before. This is answering a lot of questions. Where are they going to stand? It's one thing when they do these shows every blue moon. Let's see what happens every single week. Because apparently, per Tony Khan, they'll be live every single week. This is not some, hey, let's tape some shit in advance for 6 months and put it on TV. No. This is live every single week. This isn't no Smarky Mark television network. This isn't Destination America. This isn't Pop TV. This isn't even fucking Pursuit. Or any these like fucking channel that no one even has. This is TNT. For the first time in a long time, pro wrestling on a major network. And listen. I know for a lot of times we, and as well other podcasters, other YouTubers, have been very critical of AEW and their practices. It doesn't mean that we don't want this company to succeed, because we do. We genuinely want this shit to work. The difference is, though, when we see bullshit, we're going to call it out. The same way it would be for WWE. And let's be real about it. WWE is not safe in this shit either. They are no saint at all. We're going to get into it on this podcast, and we're going to get into it too. And it's funny because, let's get into it right now. Let's get into this shit right now. So, apparently, they have, I guess they're going to be on this, I don't know when, but for TV Guide, right? And it's not the front cover or anything. It's going to be, I guess, somewhere in the magazine, which I'm surprised because people still even read TV Guide magazine. I'm surprised, right?
Yeah, I didn't even think they exist. I don't see them in Walmarts or any grocery stores anymore, the magazine sections.
Yeah. So
magazine business is dead at this point.
That's basically the picture that's gonna be on TV Guide, right? One of many, if you will. And that's one of them. And you see, it's basically a couple of guys, just a couple men and women, because we gotta be respectful here, right? They're just chilling there. Just again, to me, this picture. Again, if you're gonna present this to a platform like that, like TV Guide, which for in America, even though people don't read it like that, it's still looked at from time to time by a lot of people. This doesn't scream out pro wrestling to me. It does not scream out pro wrestling.
Nope.
And ignore the AEW because I had to put that in Photoshop. But this picture that you see does not scream out professional wrestling. It's, if you listen to the beginning of the podcast, I played the intro of Friends. It looks like a freaking a sitcom show or something like that on TNT.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with this picture? We've all seen the picture. We've all seen it, right? I think all of us had. All of us have. What is wrong with this picture?
It looks like they're rebooting 90210.
Not only that, but Walter, what about you? What's wrong with this picture? Because you've seen it.
Yeah, I have seen it. Everything's wrong. It's not anything that doesn't scream, oh, this is a wrestling show. This is just showing just a bunch of regular guys in suits sitting around. You know, at least spotlight Brandy a little bit. She's like all forgotten in this picture too. Like, come on, man. It's just a shame.
Nah, Brandy looks beautiful. Brandy looks beautiful.
No, I'm not saying she's. You know, I think she should have been spotlighted more if it's that type of picture. It's not really wrestling related. Why not just have her in the middle or something? Like, what is this? What? Yeah.
I'll say this. Where's your two contenders fighting for the world title?
Yeah, Hangman is not even in.
Hangman's not in there.
You put Jungle Boy in here
over Hangman Page. You put Michael.
The fact that Jericho's not there is a joke.
You put Michael Nakasawa, who is in the background between Kenny Omega and Awesome Kong, before Chris Jericho. Now, maybe because they weren't there, I don't fucking know. But still, you put Michael Nakasawa, and I get why Jungle Boy's there. I get why, bruh. It's finally hit me why he's there. Why he's getting the spotlight. Because who his father is.
Well, his father is dead.
But still, though. But still. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
I hate to put it in a harsh way. It's like, dude, like at that point, it's irrelevant. You got to be your own man.
Dude, they won't know that. They don't know that's his son. Come on,
Nah,
man.
bro.
No one's gonna search. He looks just like Luke Perry.
Well, yeah, but I mean, at this point, it's only going to attract older audiences. Luke Perry, like you said, he's not alive anymore. He's not making any new shows.
Not even that, bro. But like, bro,
movies.
Like,
until they say, "Here comes Jungle Boy," the son of the late great Luke Perry, on television on commentary, then people will care.
And they do. They have said that before. They
have said that. Oh, maybe commentary has been so shitty.
In a way, bro. In a way, they milk it, like on, and not on like on commentary, but like on the road to All Out or their BTs and shit like that.
Why wouldn't they milk it?
I don't even watch that shit anymore.
It sucks.
They milk it. And not for nothing. That's not a bad thing either. Fuck it, yeah. Milk the fact
it isn't, but
milk the fact that he's the son of the late great Luke Perry. Milk that shit. Market that shit. You know what I mean? If they have a mid-card title for like a cruiserweight division or some shit like that, I put the belt on him. I'm gonna say that right now.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll probably see a mid-card title in this company.
I don't know about that. Yeah,
because of equality.
And another thing too is like, bruh, why the fuck are these guys just wearing suits and dresses and shit like that? If you want to establish this a wrestling company,
yeah,
why not have them be in the wrestling gear?
Why isn't any recognizable stars there? That's what.
Well, Walter. As I a wrestling smarky nerd here, Cody Rhodes is the main event guy, okay? Kenny Omega is known worldwide, okay? And so is the Young Bucks.
Dude, casuals to turn into wrestling fans.
I've had arguments saying that Kenny Omega isn't that, popular over here.
Oh, he is, bro. He is.
Yeah, I know, but I've had arguments with like a very few people. I was like, Kenny Omega is a popular guy over here. What are you talking about? He's gonna transcend.
He is, dude.
He was like, no, man, he's just,
You need to think about it. A lot of these diehard WWE, like the casual wrestling fans, who, put it this way, they know about New Japan. They've heard about it. They don't watch it, but they know who Kenny Omega is. They heard the name Kenny Omega. They heard it.
Right.
But we're talking about old heads.
I know that.
We saw Jericho. Okay, you're like, woo, Chris Jericho.
Yeah, there's no Jericho in here.
That Jericho is very needed in there. Like, he needed to be in that picture.
Oh, I agree.
I don't know.
I totally agree with that.
Even John Moxley, just throw him in there. Just throw him in there for no reason.
Well, Moxley's doing Japan.
I wonder if this picture is a diversion. I wonder if this picture is a diversion for. I wonder if they got like a 2-page article where they'll show them like people in their wrestling gear, and then this is like the backstory, calm picture of the rest of the people. I wonder if they show like people in their wrestling gear that's like more important.
I don't know, dude, because I feel like, again, bro, this is like your opportunity to make a first impression, if you will.
Yeah, because I feel like this picture is a troll.
I guess they're probably parodying off something, like it's a parody, if you will.
Yeah, but you know what? Because this shit ain't no joke, man. You want to be an alternative. You can't be no.
Yeah, there can't be no parody. What the fuck?
This shit ain't no game.
I know it's no game, bro.
You're trying to get viewers. What the hell? How does this picture help you get viewers?
Right, but if these idiots like it, then okay.
I think they're watching a sitcom, like you said, and no, when they see wrestling, like, what the hell is this shit?
And you know what's funny, dude? Okay, so you guys know Joe Numbers from Wrestling Soup. By the way, shout out to Wrestling Soup. Shout out to all of them out there. The guys over there, Anthony Missionary Thomas, Joe Numbers, John Draper. Guys are fucking awesome. They go live every single Thursday on Mixler. So Joe Numbers goes on Twitter when this shit happened, and bruh, all he did was write a simple tweet. A simple fucking tweet regarding the picture. If I could find it right now, I had it here. And my dumbass just fucking refreshed my phone and shit. But he posted a picture just giving his thoughts. Simple as that. On the photo. And this is what he said, in quote. This is a photo shoot for TV Guide. Does literally anything about this say pro wrestling to you? In question mark. And bro, the uproar from AEW fans. It's like, yo, you would have thought that Joe Numbers fucking slapped someone's mama. Barbecue tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama. You would literally think Joe Numbers smacked a child, bruh. You would think that, oh my god, like, he did the worst thing in the world.
I agree with him, though.
And the uproar, oh, how dare you say that? It's just a picture. WWE done that as well. But here's the difference, though, people. At least WWE is an established brand already. People know what WWE is. A lot of people, and I hate to break this to people, as much as we're excited for AEW, the reality is this. Joe Schmo next door, who probably, again, might have watched wrestling at one time, that has no idea what the fuck is AEW. I'll give you an example. The security guard at my job, who's a wrestling fan, has no clue what the fuck is AEW. And I showed him the picture. He's like, what the fuck is this? This is the exact same picture that you guys see right here. The exact same fucking picture that you see right there.
Oh my god.
That does not scream out pro wrestling. They know who Cody is. They know who. Oh, look, it's Cody Rhodes. Oh, this is what they said. This is exactly what the fuck they said. Okay? Hey, look, it's Cody Rhodes, and that's Eden Styles.
Eden Styles.
I shit you not. If you look at this picture, let's be real about it, okay? Jungle Boy looks like he is not giving a flying fuck whatsoever.
No.
He looks like there's no fucks are given. Look at him, just had his hair down, his hairband on his fucking wrist. Cody looks like he's crying in tears, bruh. He looks like he's crying in tears. There's a black eye on his. Again, he had a match in Mexico. That's happened, right? Brandy is just focused on that camera lens.
No photo skills. She's the only one that cares about this photo. The rest of them are just like, eh.
Awesome Kong is just there because fuck it. You know what? It's that opportunity to, hey, people know her from Glow. People know her from Netflix. Fuck it. Kenny Omega, okay, fine. The Young Buck, yo, I swear to God, Matt Jackson's smile, bro, is so fucking hilarious, yo. That grin, bro. Tony Khan, look, is there like, yep, dreams come true, motherfuckers.
Shit is funny.
And let's point the fucking obvious, Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose looks like she's ready to take the meanest shit in the world, bro. Nyla Rose looks like she's ready to take the meanest diarrhea.
Dude, I zoomed in. It does.
It looks like she's just ready to take the meanest shit. It looks like she has a giant wedgie. And again, I'm being respectful. I'm calling Nyla Rose she. I'm not calling it an it by any means, shape, or form. And we're not hating. We want this to succeed. We're just gonna call it out like you see. And Michael Nakasawa looks like a fucking sushi delivery guy.
Oh damn! Take that one back. Take that one back.
Why?
I don't know, but just take that one back.
Where's the lie, though? Tell me, where's the lie?
There is no lie, but take it back.
Bro, I could have said worse shit, bro. I could have said a cab driver from fucking New York. A terrible cab driver.
Why is he so prominent? There's nothing prominent about Michael Nakasawa.
Because there isn't, bro. There isn't.
Like he's a
comedy guy. And you the thing about it. If they're gonna be on TV, the last thing they need to put all that comedy shit in the background, in the back. That comedy shit, that librarian bullshit, that fucking the Sunny Kiss stuff in the back. That whole Michael Nakasawa oiling his body and shit. Nah, bruh. We cannot be seeing this shit. Nah, bro, on TV. If they're gonna be on TV, they need to deliver. I think they will. But let's get this out of the way clear, guys. Again, for the people, because again, there's still people that say, "Oh, what's WWE gonna do now? Watch out, Vince," and shit like that. And I'm seeing this shit on Twitter, and I'm like, "Yo, are you people for real?"
They can't be.
They're not. And listen, and I know there's podcasters, I know there's YouTubers that think it's competition. Now, you can make the argument. You can. But I hope you guys realize that there's other company that's not WWE that's feeling the AEW effect way worse than you think WWE is right now. I hope you people realize that. I hope you guys realize that, if you will. And I think they froze again. Yep, they froze again. Yep, they fucking froze again. I don't wonder what's going on here. Mike, you can't froze again, bruh. You see, guys, we come back for a week and this happens. I love it, yo. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. But like I said before, though, like, yo, there's other companies that's not WWE that's feeling the AEW effect way worse than you guys think WWE is. Ring of Honor and Impact Wrestling are feeling it right now. But yet, people don't realize that because they're obsessed with WWE feeling that effect of AEW. For a lot of people, again, they put the blind eye to it, though. And we're going to get into that right now. Again, I want AEW to succeed. Wish them the best of luck. I hope they don't fucking blow it. I hope they don't do no bullshit once they hit television. I honestly God hope they don't. Walter, what's up, bro? You back? Okay, Walter's still processing right now. Okay, that's fine. But I hope, though, again, they don't fuck this shit up, though. And like I said before, there's other companies that are feeling it way worse right now. Ring of Honor has apparently lost their partnership with the NWA. The NWA apparently are going to be doing their own thing on their own and try to get some type of television deal. And listen, I respect the NWA. It's traditional, all the fuck you want. But the reality is this, bruh. The NWA on its own is just another indie fed. I get it, it's tradition. Oh, how dare you say that, Steven? But the reality is the truth, though. And granted, they were partnering up with the Ring of Honor. They did the Crockett Cup. It's all fine and dandy. It was budgeted. It was budgeted by Ring of Honor. It was produced by Ring of Honor. All the fuck you want. You know what I mean? But at the same time, there's just no buzz with Ring of Honor right now. There is no fucking buzz. There isn't. You know what's sad? When they go to Manhattan for Manhattan Mayhem at the Hammerstein Ballroom, and they can't even sell at the Hammerstein Ballroom anymore. Walter, you there, bruh? I think he still froze again. I think he still froze there. Mike, you there, bro? Yeah.
You hear me?
I hear you, bro. I hear you, man.
Okay, cool. Walter said that he'll be back.
Okay, but you hear what I just said, though, bro? Like, again, with Ring of Honor, them kind, the NWA and Ring of Honor no longer working together. NW trying to get their own TV deal and shit like that, and the fact that last weekend it was Ring of Honor at the Hammerstein Borough Manhattan Mayhem, and they couldn't even sell out the Hammerstein anymore, like they used to.
Yeah, that's sad, man. It's I think out of every wrestling company, I think they're the second worst. That's
You froze again, Mike. Ha ha! Mike, you froze again, bruh. Again, we're having all these technical difficulties right now, and it happens. Listen, no one's perfect, okay? But I get what he was trying to say. It's sad because, again, it is the AEW effect. And to make this even crazier, it was informed that WWE hired former Ring of Honor employee Chris Resnick to work full-time on WWE Network programming, according to PW Insider. Resnick previously worked as director and producer for ROH's weekly TV series and pay-per-view events, and was described as an important cog behind the scenes for the company. Resnick worked at ROH for 8 years and was said to be extremely well liked by the wrestlers. He reportedly informed ROH officials of his departure on Thursday of this week. It was also noted that Resnick's departure will surely be felt by ROH. He worked on more than 400 ROH TV episodes and directed a number of their recent pay-per-view events, including the G1 Supercard and the Crockett Cup. Resnick also handled a lot of the video packages and graphics for Ring of Honor. And that's sad, bruh. It's sad that they're losing all this shit now, and yet this happens to them now. It is really sad, and it sucks. And again, it's the AEW effect, it's the WWE effect too. They're both companies throwing money and shit like that. It sucks. It really sucks. You got your back? Mike, you back, bruh?
Yeah, you hear me?
I hear you, bruh, but you keep freezing on me, bruh. I'm a little nervous about you, brother.
I don't know, maybe I don't have to. I think it's somewhere on my internet.
It happens, bruh. You put your cam on if you want, bruh. Put your cam back on.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
There you go. But again, bro, like you said, it does suck. It does suck what's going on with the with Ring of Honor right now. And again, like I said before, there's other companies that are feeling the AEW effect that's not WWE right now. They're feeling it worse than WWE, if you will.
Yeah.
And then you have Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling was trying really hard to secure a better television deal to get off the Pursuit channel. Access TV, believe it or not, Mike, was their goal, as that channel has done great with New Japan and WOW. However, that's not happening now. Fight Oracle, formerly known as Front Row Brian, reports that Impact Wrestling hopes of moving to Access TV is not happening. Access just wasn't interested in the end. And this might be pretty disastrous for Impact Wrestling because Access TV isn't even interested in selling the network to Anthem, which might help matters for Impact Wrestling. It was also said that Impact Wrestling sending out a press release yesterday about their extended deal with Twitch was done as a means to soften the public perceptions blow that was bound to happen when news broke that their talk with Access TV were denied.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. And again, Front Row Brian goes into details about what happened. And again, it's sad too. Again, two companies that have no buzz right now. Whatsoever. No fucking buzz.
Yeah, that's what happens, man. No buzz. It's hard to, you do questionable decisions while you don't have buzz. and fans just start withering away. You don't start selling anything.
And again, good talent. Don't get me the fuck wrong. Good talent on both companies. It just sucks that there's no buzz behind them. That's the problem right now. That's the problem. Yeah. And it sucks. It really. But again, these are companies that are feeling it. That's not WWE, and they're feeling it way worse right now. Before WWE will even feel it. And again, there's talks of NXT going to FS1, ironically to compete with AEW. There's even talks of apparently WWE trying to bring in main roster guys to go to NXT when this happens. I hope it doesn't happen. Listen, I have no problem with them going to FS1. I did say we said this before. If WWE was going to respond to AEW, it was going to be with NXT.
Right.
That's the thing. It's going to be with NXT. And I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for it. But the idea to bring people in from the main roster to NXT, I'm not down with that.
Yeah, me neither.
Reading Walter's message here. Apparently, God damn it. All right, Walter might not be coming back, but again, that's that. Again, it sucks. It sucks what's going on. I hope it doesn't happen with AEW, with NXT going to FS1, but just to bring the main roster guys to there. Again, if they want to do NXT and FS1, that's fine and dandy. But just don't fuck over your talent that's there, that's making NXT great, if you will. That's what I hope, man.
Yeah.
Other than that too, Jimmy Uso, bruh. Fucking Jimmy Uso. Yeah, bruh. Your reaction said the whole thing, bruh. Was, again, arrested for DUI.
I heard that he might, go to jail. Spend some time. You get, in some states, you get, too many DUIs in a certain year, you might go to jail.
Yeah, bruh.
This is his second DUI in the same year.
Exactly, bruh. And it's sad, dude.
Yeah. He needs help at this point. I don't know.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I have no sympathy for Jimmy Uso. No sympathy at all. No sympathy.
Me neither. It's like Jeff Hardy. It's like, oh, here we go again. Yeah, right after Cena made fun of you.
Yeah, he did. He made fun of both guys. He made fun of them.
Days after of Cena making fun of you, you get another DUI.
Yeah, man. That's the scary part, bro. That is the fucking scary part about it. When you think about what just happened there, right? Days later, you get arrested. You're drunk. Here's the thing about it, bro. It gets to a point. I know WWE said they put a statement. It's his responsibility. That's their problem and shit. But that's your problem too. Yeah. That's your problem too. Believe it or not, I get it. WWE, they don't want to get involved. I get that. But bro, these are your employees.
Right. You don't have problem sending legends to rehab or people or alumni to rehab to get their life together. You have to get your own talent, your active talent help.
ASAP. Because God forbid, bro. God forbid he gets to another accident, but this time he kills somebody. And imagine he's in a car with his wife and his brother and they all die. God forbid, heaven forbid.
And then that's 2 talent loss. God forbid. If he's in the car with Naomi and Jay,
or if not, they make it out the problem, but he becomes a vegetable out of it. And nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants that. We want everyone to be A-okay. But the problem is too, if you're WWE, enough with the bullshit. You motherfucker gotta take responsibility too. That's how this shit works. And don't give me the fucking shit of, it's their responsibility. No, bruh. It's your responsibility too. Guess what? That makes you the fucking problem. It makes them the fucking
Right.
problem.
Right, and that's terrible that they like it's okay like for the first time. Well, the first time can be the last time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the first time could be the last time. Oh, it's their responsibility. They take up for their own actions. It's like, what if their actions killed somebody or themselves, or they're done, or they get into a battle? Like, it could be. This could be another Brian Pillman situation.
Exactly, bro. Or worse
Like
than that.
Pillman got so many accidents.
Or worse, bro.
Like it didn't make no sense. And then he ended up, dying off of pills.
Exactly, bro. That's the worst part about it
Like
too.
nobody want to see that.
Nobody does, man. I know I don't. I know I don't want to see that.
Like you would think WWE would learn their lessons over the years of tragedy.
I know, right? They won't. They fucking won't. Other than that, too, bruh. Raw reunion was this past Monday. I did a review on it. I thought the nostalgia shit was funny. All you want. I did enjoy the bits with the 24/7 title. I thought that was probably the highlight of the show. But then the rest of the shit was just eh. Again, it's sad, bro. We're like 2 weeks away until SummerSlam. And they are struggling to build up the show. You know it's sad, bro? When your biggest angle going into the show is Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. Where Kevin Owens is putting his career on the line. But yet, Kofi Kingston is basically the forgotten WWE champion. Facing Randy Orton. And everyone wants to see Kofi lose. You know it's sad when you have Lesnar and Rollins again at SummerSlam after WrestleMania. And Rollins' line going into the show is Brock Lesnar is just a Seth Rollins wannabe. Like, who comes up with this shit? Who writes seriously, whoever wrote that for Rollins needs to get fired, dude. Whoever wrote that for Rollins needs to get fucking fired.
Dude, I was watching that in the hotel. I laughed so hard I was afraid we might got kicked out.
Like, did you not realize the comparison of Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar?
Like that's Seth Rollins basically called himself a collegiate, champion in amateur wrestling.
Brock Lesnar is a former UFC heavyweight champion. He won the belt with fucking what was the name of his illness that he had? What's the name of it?
Diverticulitis.
Diverticulitis. Right? He won the belt with diverticulitis. He is making a shitload of money, not doing nothing. And you mean to tell me that your line is he's a Seth Rollins wannabe? Get the fuck out of here, bruh. Get the fuck out of here.
I wasn't a fan of that at all. I wasn't a fan of the show. I only wanted to see Stone Cold. That's it.
And you did. You saw Stone Cold. He threw some beers. There was that. Other than that, again, the nostalgia, the old school shit was great. The rest of the show was eh.
And you know what? And I saw some people I didn't think was gonna show up. I didn't think Melina was gonna show up. Candice Michelle was there. Who else was there that I was like, wow, they actually
Kelly.
came? Jillian Hall.
Kelly.
Kelly ain't nothing. She's came back lots of times.
Tori Wilson.
Tori Wilson is a Hall of Famer, so I'm not worried about that. Jillian Hall was there.
Yeah, bruh.
It's like, what the it's like, first of all, why is Jillian Hall there? She was only good for that mole on her face and her singing horribly. And barely people even I was like, who is that lady sitting right there? I was like, oh, that's Jillian Hall. I was like, wow, why is she here?
That's what I want to know, bro. And we might not even know either. We might not even fucking know. Also, happening, I guess, as well, is the fact that they announced that Smackville is happening this coming tomorrow on the WWE network from Nashville. Smackville.
Smackville, what's that?
It's the network specials happening on the network tomorrow. I guess what they're gonna do, because they updated the WWE network. They've updated the network, right? And in this update, I guess what's happening is they're going to be streaming, I guess, a house show on the network tomorrow.
Oh.
You have Kofi Kingston defend the title against Samoa Joe, and I think Dolph Ziggler.
Oh.
Yeah, your reaction said it all, Mike. Your reaction said it all, bro.
Yeah. I updated the WWE Network. I like how it looks now.
It has like that it has that Netflix look, right? Like that Netflix vibe almost.
Yeah, it has a Netflix look. Yes.
Not bad, I guess. I mean, I haven't updated mine yet. I mean, I've updated on the PS4.
Yeah, I might as well delete the ones on the PS3 because they don't support it no more.
So I've heard. But other than that, you know, again, also they had the second quarter conference call. Vince McMahon, bro.
Oh yeah, old senile Vince.
Yeah, bro. Old man Vince, bro. Old man Vince. Apparently AEW is in competition. AEW, they're not sure if TNT is going to even put up with them, with the blood and guts, if you will.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, even Tony Khan said that, so that didn't surprise me.
Yeah, even Tony Khan said, and you know what? Again, and I know we talked about AEW like earlier in the show, but there's a reason why I want to succeed. That's for Tony Khan, bro. And I said this before. Like, if you watch interviews with him, with Chris Van Vliet, whether it's him in this like the post match like interviews and shit, he comes off as the most genuine guy in the world, dude.
Yeah,
He
seems so easygoing.
Yeah, dude.
You know, relatable.
Yeah, dude.
Even though he's a billionaire.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Also in the news, Seth Rollins is back again with his comments. Apparently talked about Jon Moxley in AEW. Apparently, he said that Jon Moxley had to take food from his table. And I'm like, wait a minute, bro. You're making guaranteed money. You're a fucking millionaire. You own a coffee shop.
And he has his own wrestling school.
Exactly, dude. You're set.
Like, dude, what are you talking about?
Like, dude, you're set, my man. You are set for life, bro. Now, I get it.
How old is Seth Rollins? He's what, 25?
Yeah, dude. I guess so.
28.
Hold. Let's find out. Shall we?
Why, he's like late 20s.
Let's find out, shall we? Seth Rollins, right?
Yeah. Kobe Lopez. I think that's his real name.
I know. So he's 33 years old, dude.
33.
Yes.
And he's acting like a shithead.
Not that, bro. I get it though. I understand.
I understand too, but this shit's I can't defend this.
I get it though, bro. Like, yo, he's being a company guy. I get that. Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah, at this point, I understood the first one. You know, when he said that, even though that was stupid, he said Moxley took his ball and went home. I don't think he understands that term. But everything up until that point, until he said that phrase, I pretty much agree.
Yeah, it's cringe. It's cringe.
It's just like,
it's cringe.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, I don't think he knows how to. I don't think nobody properly told him how to really say things in a company way without being a douchebag.
Yeah, I know.
John Cena, Roman Reigns, Triple H, Vince, Stephanie, Shane, all these guys know how to talk to press.
Apparently he doesn't.
He doesn't. And those are the determining factors of a top guy.
Yeah, it is.
He doesn't have that.
Unfortunately, no.
So he's a star, but he's not that guy.
No, he's not.
Unfortunately,
he is not that guy.
And this was the cherry on top of the sundae.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
Yeah, it was. It really, really was. We'll get to other topics too before we wrap this up here.
Okay.
CM Punk was interviewed as well. I guess it was for ESPN. I think it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was for ESPN. He spoke to ESPN's Mark Raimondi to promote the upcoming appearance at Starcast, right? And he was asked a couple of questions, if you will, and when asked if he had a relationship with AEW, Punk firmly stated no. And this is his quote, by the way. Again, there's a bunch of these quotes, by the way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
End quote. I know they like to talk about me a lot. If I text Matt Jackson, hey, have a great show tonight, which I did when they had their big show in Vegas, that somehow turns into Tony Khan telling people he has a great relationship with me. I've said in the past, I've talked to them, but nothing ever came of anything, he added. Punk also addressed fans having expectations to see him at All Out because he is scheduled to because of his scheduled appearance at Starcast. And quote, I think if there's an expectation, it's purely been built by them. My silence to some fans means something. They're trying to read the tea leaves, but there's nothing to read. I even feel like talking about it may feel like I'm putting some sort of negative slant on it, but I'm really not. The fact is, I know they've teased me ad nauseum, and if anybody's gonna get mad, it's at me because I don't show up. Well, then I don't know what to tell you. That's one of the things that's none of my business. They do videos where they talk about me. They're constantly talking about me in the media. And again, maybe this sounds like I'm badgering them, but I'm not. It's just something that happens. I'm a popular guy to talk about, but I'm not doing interviews talking about them. If people ask me about it, I say no, I won't be there. The UFC contracted fighter was then asked straight up if anything between he and AEW was imminent, and this is what he said. And again, it's like a long interview here, okay? Kind of short. Summarize the main points though. Punk said this, and quote, the last thing I got a text from Cody, and again, I almost don't even know how to reply to them sometimes, because if I reply, they do interviews and are like, oh yeah, I just talked to Punk, and I'm kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't. I always think if somebody wants to do business with me, they can come talk to me. Texting offers isn't really a way to do business, at least. ESPN then asked him, was it an offer via text? And Punk said it was texted through 3 people, and an offer came in through text. This is like a month ago, maybe. ESPN asked an offer for All Out, and Punk said, I think it was just a general offer. I never could have done the last one in Vegas, Double or Nothing, because I was in California for CFFC. Punk talked about his UFC future as well in the interview, and how he wouldn't be surprised to get cut. And this is what he said also. I'm not that dude that sat down on the stage in Vegas 8 years ago, he added. I'm not that dude that left WWE. I'm not that guy that was 5 years ago, Phil. I'm a different dude now. People still have that connotation, like, oh, he hates WWE, and it's just like, no. I've let it all go. I've let all that go. I've let all that go so long ago. But there are people that hold on to that. They still think or want me to be who I was. I'm not who I was yesterday. This is my journey. This is my odyssey. So yeah, bruh. What did you get out of that, man?
He's never coming back.
Nah.
He's gotten over it, but he's never coming back. That's what I got out of it. It's like, yeah, I changed. I think he was a little turned off from the business practices from AEW. He's gonna do StarCast. Anything beyond that, until you learn how to do business correctly, no. So he's never coming back.
Yeah, I mean, listen, never say never, dude.
Never say never, but
listen, I get it. There's people that want him back. He's like he was the name. He was the name in wrestling. He was this big thing that people want to see back. I get that. I understand that.
Yeah.
Right?
But as the years go past,
he's not the same guy anymore.
He's not. Even when he did that little GTS at that indie fed for favor, it didn't look right to me because it's been so long since we seen him do that in public. And it just didn't look right. What is he, 42, 43?
CM Punk?
Yes.
All I know, he's not a spring chicken no more, bro. That guy is not a spring chicken anymore. He's up there.
As the years go past, and the more and more we think that he's going to come back to wrestling and it doesn't happen, he's going to be 60 years old by the time we give up, or by the time that most people give up. I gave up a long time ago. I know he's not coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he could make amends and do all that type of stuff. He's not coming back. I've gotten over it. Like, I don't talk about it no more. I'm getting ready to do the same thing with Sasha Banks. I don't think she's coming back. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, those type of people have so much. Like, they absorb all the damage, and all this damage that they absorb, they have to release it over the years. And he absorbed so much damage, it totally took him out of commission. And he went and did things elsewhere. And it's over for him. He can do appearances, signings, all that good stuff. You can say, oh, I wish you come back, blah, 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 you're my favorite and all that type of stuff. He's not coming back. The most you'll get out of him is appearances.
Yeah, dude. I think that's it. Like, again, if he does, fine, bro. Listen, again, we live in this society where never say never. Things happen, and I'm all for that too. Don't get me the fuck wrong. But I think at this point in juncture, dude, it's not happening, people. And if it were to happen, then let it be. And it's funny because apparently Cody responded to Punk's comments.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Apparently, Wrestling Unlimited uploaded a video. Apparently, this is what he wrote on Twitter. And quote, I think he was misquoted. I know one of us had met with him in person. And yes, I texted him plenty when we couldn't connect on the actual phone. But not a contracted offer. I wouldn't be surprised if he went back to WWE. Regardless, great wrestler and guy. Doors open if he wants it.
He's never coming back.
And honestly, dude, not for nothing, but let's assume what they're saying is true. If Punk is saying is true, and I want to believe him. I really, really do. This makes AEW look so Bush League in a way.
Very Bush.
You're offering people contracts through a text message.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You know what? We're in a day and age now with the smartphone. I get that.
Right.
I understand that. We're in a day and age now of the cell phone, it's smartphone, and social media. Gavin, what's up, brother? How are you, man? But it's like, bruh.
And I have no choice but to believe CM Punk, because what does he have to gain or lose?
Exactly.
So it's like you gotta think about it. It's like, okay, like what does he have to gain or lose by saying this? And you look at AEW like, this ain't so hot.
Yeah,
you know?
it isn't really. And listen, I would, and I said that before, I would love to see CM Punk back. I did an episode of Around the Point this past weekend where I talked about CM Punk. I talked about how there's like this divided line, right? There's people on one side that want him back in pro wrestling so badly. They want to see him back in the ring. It would have been like, what, 5 years now since he left, right?
I think it's more. Yeah, 5 years,
yeah,
almost 6.
5 years, almost 6, right? They want to see him back in the ring so fucking badly, right? They still think that the whole hoopla is still there, bruh. They still think that whole thing, the magic's still there. The moment cult of personality hits and he gets on a knee into this clobbering time, they still feel that shit. And you see it, we hear it too. When we go to shows and they still chant CM Punk, and as annoying as it is, there's still a fan base for him there. And on the other side of the other side of that divided line, you have those that say fuck him. He disrespected the business. Screw him. I don't want him in wrestling anymore. He quit on us.
Right.
And again, I have friends on both sides. I have friends on both sides of that fence. You know what I mean? Me personally, I would love to see him back. Is it gonna happen? I don't think so. I think he's done. And quite frankly, the guy doesn't need the money anymore. He doesn't need to wrestle anymore. And I commend him for that too. I commend, because I remember in the Colt Cabana podcast that he did years ago, right? He talked about it in the story, right? How WWE thought, he would go back, he would go wrestle elsewhere, and he said no, he would not. And he lived up to his word. All these, granted, there's stories of him showing up with a mask, right? But still, I mean, that's a mystique. But the point of the matter is, people still think it's the same old guy, but it's not. He said it. This is not the same CM Punk from 2011. It's a different CM Punk. And quite frankly, again, let's assume he does go up. He does go to AEW, right? In Chicago. Imagine the match that you can have with CM Punk. CM Punk Kenny Omega, CM Punk Cody, CM Punk MJF, CM Punk Sean Spears, if you want. CM Punk Joey Janela.
Yeah, CM Punk and anybody.
Yeah, exactly. But CM Punk can't even match you make.
Yeah, but you also got to put in accountable, like, everybody. I think everybody overboarded, even though this is a different situation. A lot of people overboard Shawn Michaels' return back to the ring. Like, he looked so weird back in the ring. Like, it didn't look right to me.
Yeah, I did not look right to me.
Unfortunately, he was the best person in the ring at the time, with Triple H chest being blown out and an old Taker and Kane. Yeah, he would look better than all those guys, but he still didn't look good.
Yeah.
I fear the same thing for CM Punk. I don't think he'll look good in the ring.
How old is he? How old is Punk now? How old is CM Punk? Let's have a look.
I think he's like, I play UFC all the time. I think he's like 43.
Let's find out, shall we? CM Punk is 40 years old, dude.
40 years old. Yeah, I don't. Cena's 40. But Cena wrestles still.
Yeah, man.
We haven't seen CM Punk, and he got smaller. CM Punk.
Exactly, bro.
So
we'll see what happens. Is there anything, Mike, that we didn't cover that maybe we should have covered that we did not cover yet?
I think we covered everything.
Let me find out here.
We might have covered everything.
Oh yeah, the G1 is also kicking up too.
Oh yeah, the G1. I should put out my predictions.
Yeah, you predict that it's gonna be John Moxley and Kenta, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll probably lose a match, but still be in the lead.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think, bro, honestly, I'm enjoying it for what I'm not watching every single match, but I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far. I think I think the MVP of the tournament thus far is Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Also, before we wrap this up as well, quick little rapid fire here, if you will. Rapid fire. Viceland Greenlight's Dark Side of the Ring Season 2. Good for them on that. I've enjoyed those. The first season I did enjoy. So
Great. Yeah, me too. I enjoyed that too.
Exactly. Well, Mike, this is going to be it for us, bro. I know Walter has some stuff going on, so he has to step away. But if guys, you want to check out Walter and his tweets and shit like that, hit him up on Twitter at HeyI'mWalter. HeyI'mWalter. He is the Queen Slayer, KWEEN Slayer, the panty dropper, Mr. I Just Fucked Your Girl, all that fun stuff. A Big Mike, bro. Let them know, man. Where can these dorks, where can they find you at, bro?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Big Mike 199519 and on YouTube at Big Mike's Wrestling Recap Show.
And guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at HeelSteven. I will be back this weekend for another installment of Around the Point. I'm going to try to get one in this weekend. We'll see if I can or not. I might change the format of the show. I'll keep you guys posted on that. Thank you guys again for tuning in tonight. This will be available on all podcasting platforms: iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, all that stuff. Guys, give us those 5-star ratings. Give us a review and all that fun stuff. It helps out the podcast in the long run over on iTunes. Before I wrap this up, I want to give a big thank you to that Mother Flower himself for the awesome logo as well. The one, the only, Salrex. If you are a YouTuber, a podcaster, you want awesome graphics done for your channel, your podcast, logos. If you want the best graphic designs done today in the YWC, hit the man up right now on Twitter at SRXGFX. You don't believe me? Ask the likes of JD from NY206, Solid Monster, House of Glory, myself, and of course, the one, the only, Big Mike. We can all vouch. Salrex is the best. Period. He is the best. Alright? You can, again, follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven and all that fun stuff. And with that being said, guys, we will be back next week. SummerSlam's almost here, and I cannot wait, y'all. I cannot wait for what the fuck they're gonna do. That being WWE.
Oh, you wanna tell them that we're gonna be doing some reviews of some past SummerSlam?
We're gonna try to get some. We're gonna try to get some in. Kind of like. We'll try to get some in. We'll try to get some in. But we're gonna try to get some SummerSlam reviews in. So we'll try to get that in too. All right. That being said, guys, I'm Steve, he is Big Mike, and we are out like Janet's titties. Let's play the music. It is Nasty Nas, I Made You Look. This has been the Team Heel Podcast. Peace out, dorks.
Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist, the eagle 440. They shooting. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters, where them dimes at? They shooting. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them dimes at? Niggas running, yo, my mood is real rude. I lay you out, show you what still do. Mobsters don't box my pump shot obliges. Every invitation to fight your punk asses. Like Pun said, you ain't even in me class. Made batch bins, backseat, TV plasma. Ladies looking for athletes or rappers. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, make sure he a thug and intelligent too. Like a real thoroughbred is. Show me love, let me feel how the head is. Females who's the sexiest is always the nastiest. And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy reaching your bag, past the fifth. I'm a leader at last. This a dawn you with, my nons a spit. Niggas lose consciousness.